Welcome, my beautiful brothers and sisters, fellow radiators of love, to Astro Fenixx, flying into the moment yet again and radiating love as always. And this is going to be your astrological dice roll for today, March 28th of 2021. I did make a video yesterday. I just got frustrated, and the reason why is because when I first left here yesterday, or when I was making it yesterday, I was almost done with the video. I probably had like maybe a minute left, and then the camera cut off because I reached the storage. So I deleted a bunch of stuff on there, and by that point I had to get on to work because I was running late, right? Get to work, open up everything, have some time to spare, go out back, and I start filming again. Literally only lasted a minute, despite the fact that I deleted things off my phone, and I was livid. And then I was gonna try again. I think I did. It was like third time's the charm. I can't even get it. Oh, there you go, I got it. Third time's the charm, and same thing happened. So I had to go in and delete old apps and all that sort of stuff. By that time, I was just a little upset about it. But I should have pushed through that little bit of uncomfortability. I should have still made it. Even last night when I came home, I should have did something. So I do apologize for that, because one of my biggest issues is starting a series on this channel and being consistent at it. Consistent to the point where I don't miss a beat for like months, okay? Like, I don't miss a beat for months on end. That's what I want to get to. That's what I'm striving for. I want to show you guys what I did roll yesterday. And then we're going to do a roll for today. We're going to do a live roll too, so that's going to be cool. So, yesterday was South Node in Cancer. When I rolled it, it landed on top of my golden ankh in the 5th house. South Node Cancer, 5th house. So, how was your experience yesterday? Because essentially what I was saying was that the past could definitely come up, and it wasn't necessarily a bad thing. A lot of times when we see the South Node, sometimes we can attach like a negative connotation to it. But the South Node represents, in many ways, a lot of the talents that we bring into this life, and it represents where we are coming from. With it being the 5th house and Cancer energy, this was definitely going to be something along the lines of passion. A lot of people's childhood memories probably came up, which could trigger some different things, especially getting closer to the full moon, which is going to be apexing probably in a few hours actually now. You might have cried. You might have been triggered by your past, by your childhood, stuff like that. A lot of healing went into yesterday with that dice roll. And what was interesting too is that it said the secret to concentration. Hold on, I'll just show you guys real fast. The secret to concentration is the acceptance of endless distractions. So pretty much the message yesterday was like, you can, I really felt like a passion from your past, from like your childhood, was going to come up and was going to be reinvigorated in a sense. And that there were distractions before, which is why you never really saw things through to the end. And, just like yesterday, distractions kept coming up. I had to delete things off my phone. Then, of course, I was at work. And then I just kind of let it get away from me. And I didn't actually complete the mission. Even though it was a small mission, it was just popping on here to make a very quick video. I'm just being super authentic with you guys. And I was upset with myself about that. But you know what? Things are going to come up. Things are going to happen. We are going to get distracted. And I really do feel like so long as our heart is in the right place, we can move forward with that confidence and that courage to know that we can do anything that we set our hearts to and set our minds to. So, I'm sorry that I missed yesterday, but I am back here today. And even the oracle card, I remember I drew an oracle card, was listen to the music. And it's like one of those perfect things too, especially coming up on this very artistic full moon in Libra. Well, Libra is a very artistic kind of energy anyways, but of course we do have Venus in Aries, with the Sun in Aries, with Chiron. If like this is like the definition of healing. Like yesterday, getting that, you were probably triggered by something from your past, from your childhood, or maybe even past lives that might have come up subconsciously and you became aware of it. Coming up on a full moon with the Sun and Venus on Chiron, this is opening up a new door and a new chapter in your life and really healing something that's like rather deep, making a commitment to something because it's at 8 degrees, which is a very powerful number. It is the number of Saturn. So this was a moment of commitment of if it felt a little hard, if it's been feeling a little bit hard leading up to this full moon, that's the reason why. It's because we really want to take this next step forward, but I'm telling you, like, this is the definition of deciding to choose door, whatever. You might have like 5 doors in front of you, and it's like, which one do you, it's like a game show. Which one do you want to go on, right? You know, the moon is kind of hosting a game show. You have the Sun and Venus and Chiron. You have the Sun, which is like, you know, your passion, that light that you want to bring forward, right? Then you have Venus, which is your values, and then Chiron is literally the key that they give to you when you open the freaking door. So we got to make that commitment today. And I wholeheartedly believe that really whatever commitment that we decide to make, there is a way for that path to align with our highest good and our highest purpose. But not all paths are going to be made the same, and some of those paths might include the recycling of karma, the recycling of issues, or the recycling of things that we haven't quite learned, the recycling of lessons. This is probably going to be the same for all of us, no matter what path that we pick today. Let's get the dice rolls for it, though. Let's see, hold on. I don't know why I did it like that. Let's get the dice roll for today. March 28th, the Day of Innocence. Dude, I don't think I ever got a dice roll to do that. It was like spinning like a spinning top. That was so freaking cool. That was so cool. Wish you guys could have saw it. All right, guys. So what do we got? We got Mars in Aries, so it's in its home sign, in the 3rd house. Mars in Aries in the 3rd house. Most depression is only anger. Most anger, fear. Interesting. And you got like this Martian energy, you got this Aries energy where this definitely can be along that lines, you know, maybe, you know, stereotypically, I guess it would say that Aries are pretty easy to anger. But anyways, Mars and Aries in the 3rd house. Oh, this is overcoming hurdles in our mind. This is a war for your mind. That's really what this is. You know, Aries, this Martian energy, very much so warlike. Not only that, but Mars is actually in Gemini anyway. So I don't even know how to even get more clear. I don't know how the universe can even get more clear than that. Mars just conjuncted the North Node in the 3rd house. This is a huge moment for us. This is a huge moment for us to really engage that curiosity aspect of ourselves. And, you know, we may end up finding ourselves within our mind kind of crossing certain boundaries that we have yellow taped. We have put warning tape over these particular areas where if we go into those particular thought patterns, you know, maybe in the past it might have triggered something. Actually, it most certainly did trigger something because Chiron is in Aries right now. And we're going to be questioning our values. Everyone's questioning their values right now. In fact, everyone's values just had a reset because Venus is now back in Aries. So it's really about what does kind of give you that initiation, what does give you that spark. But with the Sun there illuminating this at the same time, it's not going to give us the Sun there is going to really illuminate and show us, and it's going to show everyone's true self too. It's going to show everyone's true value, which means that if there's someone out there that might value some pretty fucked up shit, I'm just going to be straight up honest about it, the Sun's going to reveal that. And then Chiron is there. So you know that there's some type of hurt there. Hurt people hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. This is us making a decision to heal. This is really us making a decision to heal. And honestly, if anything, it's us making a decision to actually just take that next step. So we're all taking a next step, no matter how stuck we feel. Now, whether or not we feel we made the right decision, we'll know that in time as we move forward. But this is an energy where we've already have been encouraged with Mars on the North Node to really go for something different, to really go for something that really does pique our curiosity, that really does pique our interest. Not only that, but to really appreciate what's in our community, to appreciate what is around us, to appreciate what is in our direct vicinity. That's really what's important right now. Not so much about faraway things and faraway places and stuff like that. Not really so much about the travel and all that aspect. Although there's a place for that too. There absolutely is a place for that. But Mars in Gemini, first of all, is wanting everyone to be social. This full moon in Libra is probably going to make some people crack because some people have been trapped into their little boxes, trapped in their houses, their apartments, or whatever have you for such a long time that they might really feel like they want to crack. Mars in Gemini wants everyone to be social and to go out to local events and do local things, but it's tough in some parts of this country because some parts of this country are still locked down. And I haven't really expressed too much of my opinion on that on this particular channel. But just to put it in perspective, I feel more justified wearing a mask for allergy season over, And look at that. Me censoring what I say because of caution, red tape, do not cross. You see that? Mars in Aries' 3rd house. What are you going to do? And what do you say you're going to do? And Gemini, yeah, it's a mutable air sign, right? So sometimes what we think and what we say can change and stuff like that. But Mars is about action and about taking that first step. Aries. Aries explodes onto the scene. It's unmistakable, right? Make your moves unmistakable. That's the message for today. Make your moves unmistakable. Not that you won't make mistakes, but make it unmistakable to the point where you have the courage and the confidence to know that you're moving forward, that you're doing this thing, and nothing's going to get in your way. And if you happen to trip and fall, you come back at it 1,000 times harder. I'm going to say that again. If you trip and fall, you come at that 1,000 times harder. All right? So if you feel like you need just time to take a chill, take a little bit of break. I know some of you guys have been saying that you've been feeling stuck and stuff like that too. And I use this metaphor of climbing the mountain and stuff right now, right? Since I just started doing the dice roll, I've been getting a lot of Aries energy, a lot of Capricorn energy. So, I've been using the metaphor of climbing the mountain. Sometimes you got to pitch your tent, you got to chill, get that fire going, listen to the water, listen to the trickling stream, listen to the way that the leaves dance in the wind, listen to the birds chirp. It's okay to rest. But when at the crack of dawn, you go out there and you climb the fuck out of that mountain because you can do it, because I know you can do it, because your soul knows you can do it, because your spirit knows that you can do it. Your higher self will not put you through anything that you could not handle. Practice speaking to your higher self, your future self, and your past self too. Practice that sort of stuff. You'd be surprised. I feel like I've saved my own life. I feel like I've saved my own self so many times from different anxiety moments or panic attacks because I feel like my higher self or my future self is actually talking to me. But it's like I talk to myself. I tell myself, you're going to get through this. You made it through it before. You're okay. You're okay. You got this. This is also bringing up a sense of community, really, with this dice roll. And I do know that many communities are reeling right now. It's important for us to realize that we are a lot stronger together than we are separate. And we are very powerful separate, but we are a lot more powerful when we are working together. Some of you guys are still trying to find your tribe. You're still trying to find those people that really resonate with you. And that's okay. We all have a tribe, something that where it almost feels effortless. But I wholeheartedly believe that we should have the ability to strike up conversation with anybody. We don't need to necessarily know their political background or all this other background stuff. We should be able to just pick up a conversation with anyone and just have a decent conversation. Mars in the third house in Gemini is literally the warrior, like heading off on some adventure. And then there's like a bard, especially with this full moon in Libra. This is like you coming across a bard in old times that's just singing a song, whatever like that. Little did you know that this bard was like an ex-warrior, and this has like it's like a super decorated warrior, has multiple medals to his name, but decided to retire to the countryside to freaking play music for people. Listen to the music. Let's see what I'm gonna just pull a random card and then I'm gonna get out of here before this video just suddenly cuts off me because I have a feeling it will. Rise and shine, baby. Rise and shine. We're just gonna keep it like that. Rise and shine. Keep it simple. I love you all so much. Y'all take care. Stay blessed, and I'll see you all very soon.